What's up, arseholes? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a breakdown for UFC 312, Duplessis vs Strickland 2, and giving my predictions on the entire card, from the early prelims to the main event. And I'm actually going to be in attendance for this event, so I'm very excited. And honestly, this might be the greatest card of all time, and I'm just kidding. This card is still awful. I'm excited to be in attendance for it, to experience it, but yeah, this card's going to be awful. Anyway, let's get into my predictions. Starting off with the early prelims. Let's get it started then. Oh, you fucking nerds. You actually thought I was going to do a breakdown of this entire card, including the co-main event? No. Come on. I couldn't name any of these fighters. Well, I could probably name a few of them on the card, but look, the point is the card fucking sucks. It's full of trash fights that no one cares about. There's a couple decent prelim fights like Topuria versus Thickness. I'm kind of split on that fight. Like, I have a feeling that Topuria isn't as good as Ilya. If that even makes sense. Anyway. But, yeah, whatever. And then there's a Justin Tafa fight as well. I think he wins that. And then the co-main event. Who fucking cares, honestly? I don't care about women's MMA. I'm not doing prediction videos on women's MMA. So, yeah. Let's get this prediction video started for real. Moving on to the main event. Starting off with the main event, we have Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland, a rematch of a fight that happened over a year ago, and honestly a rematch we should have gotten a long time ago. But in a weird way, I'm actually somewhat excited for this. I mean, me personally, I just like seeing black-on-black violence. I mean, I think we all do. But with that being said, I am going to go with Dricus du Plessis to win this fight. I'm going to say by a 48-47 decision is how I see this one going. I think it's going to play out similarly to the first fight. I do think it's going to be very competitive. I think it's going to be entertaining as well. I mean, Dricus always brings a good fight. Strickland, not so much, but I don't think he's as boring as people make him out to be. Like, honestly, I'd rather watch Strickland fight than watch Adesanya's fucking 10 leg kicks per round at range, or whatever the hell Leon Edwards does, or, I don't know, Movsar Evloev fight. But anyway, I think it's going to be similar to the first fight, where we're going to see Dricus trying to work the body and the legs of Strickland to open up the headshots. Strickland's going to be throwing his typical jabs and teeps. I don't think he'll swell Dricus' eye up as badly as last time, but I could see Dricus cutting Strickland open again like he did last time. I also do think he's going to be a little bit more takedown heavy, Dricus will be. And to be honest, I could see Dricus getting a finish. Like, I am feeling a head kick KO, because he was landing a few of those in that last fight, and I do see it one day being a problem for Strickland. I could see a ground and pound TKO, maybe a submission, but maybe not. That's if there was to be a finish. But I feel like most likely it's going to be a decision, regardless of who wins. I mean, if Strickland wins, it's most definitely going to be a decision. But yeah. Overall, I just think Dricus' physicality as well as his power and his strength was just going to be a little bit too much for Strickland. Like last time. Well, I wouldn't say last time it was too much for him, but it was probably the equalizer, the thing that really gave Dricus that edge in that fight. I also don't like that Strickland's coming into this fight kind of bitter. Like, this whole fight week, he's just been an absolute sourpuss. Like, even in all the interviews, anytime any interviewer, especially the Australian guy, makes even a slight joke about Dricus or whatever, he gets all triggered, whereas Dricus, on the other hand, is coming into this fight calm. He's obviously probably has a little bit of a chip of his shoulder, but it's not like Strickland, where Strickland's just coming to this fight bitter. And I feel like that could be to his detriment. Like, honestly, maybe a little bit like McGregor-Aldo. Well, maybe not that bad. But still, I do think because Strickland's coming into this fight a little bit bitter, I do think he might push it a bit more. And maybe leave himself a little bit more open. I can see Dricus landing a bit more shots. And not only that, Dricus has a higher output than Strickland as well. And a bit like the last fight, I think he's going to try and overwhelm him and push him back. Because Strickland typically doesn't go forward as much when you pressure him first, unlike fighters who just move back. I also think if Strickland's a little bit more aggressive, that could lead him open to more takedowns from Dricus. And on the ground, I honestly think Dricus is much stronger than Strickland. I mean, last time, Dricus kind of just allowed Strickland to get back up to his feet, whereas when he fought Adesanya, he held on to him for dear life. So maybe he could try and keep Strickland on the ground a bit more, but even if he does get Strickland down, I do think Strickland can get back to his feet. But, yeah, that's my prediction, honestly. To be honest, I couldn't be bothered yapping about this fight forever. I mean, this is the only fight on the card that's worth talking about. But, with that being said, I'm still looking forward to going to this card in person. And I'll make a video about that for you guys. And of course, I'll show you my reaction to the main event. Good old black on black violence, you know. You got the King of Africa and Dricus du Plessis versus the African American and Sean Strickland. This is literally Black Panther. Like, honestly, that's what this main event is. It's literally T'Challa versus Killmonger. Which is why that is the image on the screen right now. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this video up now because I couldn't be bothered giving you more analysis. I feel like everyone's kind of already given enough analysis on this fight where, basically to sum it all up, I just think Strickland doesn't throw enough. I think DDP is going to be more aggressive. He's going to be a little bit stronger. He's going to push the pace a bit more, and I think he's going to get a decision. Maybe a finish, but most likely a decision. I'm going to say 48-47 or 49-46. Well, that's the end of the video, you guys. Short and sweet for today because, honestly, there's not a whole lot worth talking about for this card. But, yeah, I'm going to make a vlog for my time at the event. And I'll post that sometime next week. Maybe I'll do a post-event recap, but maybe not. I'll probably just put that in my vlog. But it's not going to become a regular thing, making vlogs, you know, because I'm not that big of a prick. But yeah, please like, subscribe, join the Marlin Army, and I'll see you guys in the next video.